Want to see a magic trick?
Where'd he go?
What's up, guys? Back at the shop. Right now I'm letting my buddy Nick use the lift for his WRX. He's getting some new brakes put on the back. So he's busy doing that. He already got this side done over here. Nice shiny new rotors on this thing. But while he's busy doing that, I've been doing some things to the MR2. So in the last video, I mentioned that I got the motor all the way put together. I got it painted and pretty much ready to go. And the next thing I'm waiting on as far as that stuff is to get it off the stand, get the clutch on, and then we need to start putting the transmission together, so then that will all be ready to go in the car. But that won't be happening just yet. Right now what I'm working on is the engine bay on the MR2. So a little bit ago I pushed this thing out and I power washed the engine bay completely out. It is a lot cleaner now, and I don't know how well you can see it, but back here I started to wire wheel off a lot of the factory seam sealer. There's still a whole bunch like right down here and stuff, and I was just trying to clean it out as best I can because I'm going to be repainting the engine bay on this thing before I put the new motor in it. Just like how I did Wago, I'm just going to go and get some paint mixed to match the same code as the car, and I'm just going to repaint the bay. On this car I probably don't have to worry about it too much because any white will get the job done, but I am going to go ahead and just get the same exact color that is on the door and repaint it, use a nice clear, nice primer, just like how I did Wago. I was really happy with how Wago's engine bay came out, but I have a lot more sanding and prep work to do before I can do that. And I still also need to weld the roll cage completely into these back plates. Still got to go around those on each side. And then another thing that I'm going to do, and I'm actually going to be doing this today, is I'm going to be cutting out this back piece right here on the MR2. So this is like a firewall, if you want to call it that. It just kind of separates the engine compartment from the trunk. So this whole piece right here, I'm going to be cutting this all the way out, all the way around. And the reason I'm doing that is because when I go to do the turbo kit on this thing, the exhaust manifold and everything is back here, and originally I had the turbo tucked right here and it was really close to this wall, and I plan on doing something different with the turbo system, and it's just going to be a lot easier for me to cut that out because it will give me a whole bunch of room to do whatever I want back here. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to do an air-to-air intercooler yet or a water-to-air, but then all that will be opened up for anything I want to do to it. And since I'm kind of going in the direction of full race car with the MR2, I'm not too worried about having a nice complete trunk in this thing. Like, I'm just scrapping that, I'm cutting all this out that I don't need, and we're just going full race car with this thing. So yeah, long story short, I'm cutting this wall out. I got my grinder right here, and I'm going to put this cutting wheel on it, and I'm gonna start cutting this whole back wall out right here, and that will clear up a whole bunch of room for me. A lot of K-Swap MR2 guys do this as well, and it's going to be much easier to work on the car just without that wall there. And I did see some comments asking about the red MR2 that we got for 400 bucks, and we still do have it. It's actually outside, parked over there somewhere, and I do plan on K-swapping that one as well. And that one I would like to make a clean street car, like 500-600 horse, and not mess with it too much. I'll keep the trunk in that one and just, you know, get some nice wheels for it, lower it, and I want to repaint that car later on. But that's for another video. But for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and get started and just cut this back wall out and go from there. My goal for the next couple days is to try to get the engine bay completely sanded down and repainted, and just try to get it ready for the new motor to drop in once I get the transmission put together and get that thrown on the motor. And another thing I also need to re-weld is this mount right here. It has a single spot weld that popped loose, so I am going to have to re-weld that mount right there, but that is not a big deal at all. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started by cutting this back wall out of this thing, because we're not gonna need that. I'm just gonna try to make as much room as I can. And when you guys see what I'm doing with this thing later on, you guys will understand. I'm gonna need all the room I can get. I got it all cut out. Yeah, see how much room that clears up?
So much room.
Damn.
Holy crap, man.
Yeah, that's a pretty good room.
Yeah, we got to make room for what's coming.
Yeah,
we should have room now.
We will have room now.
Yeah, so got that wall cut out. Also, you know, save some weight. It's a good like pound. Don't need that anymore. Got it in the trash.
Get out of here. You're in our way.
That other kale fit perfect back here.
Oh yes. Various versions of the 2KZ. Right. We have one here and then one in the trunk.
Like 4 wheels in the back.
Yeah. But we're not doing 2Ks on it though.
No.
Not doing 2Ks, but we are putting some stuff back here. And yeah, I just did that with the cutting wheel real quick on an angle grinder. I haven't even cleaned up the edges or anything, and it came out nice.
Yeah, it came out.
And I was thinking I can just take some like vacuum hose and slice it and like run it around and glue it in there just to kind of make it look nice so we don't cut ourselves. But it's actually not too bad.
It doesn't look bad at all.
But yep, so that's out of the way, and now I just got to finish prepping up the engine bay. And I can repaint it real quick. That power washer
I was gonna say,
put
did
in
you
work.
wash it today?
Yeah, I did.
It's really good.
No, it was white in here.
Yeah, all the soot from
I thought he like sprayed
the hood exit.
black before.
No, dude, it just had so much oil burning that it just turned that whole side of the engine bay black.
Damn, it looks good.
Yep.
So we're getting close.
I just need a tranny, and it's ready to go in, and then paint this. But that's only a day's worth of work.
That's what
We're
Shane
getting
said.
there. That's what who said?
That's what Shane said. Oh, it'll only take me a day to.
Oh, to do
shave
the
and
engine
spray
bay?
my bay.
Okay, well I ain't shaving and bondoing it like that.
It was Jamie's fault.
It only took me it took me a day to do Wago. So and then I posted a picture of the engine on my Instagram, and I said the valve cover was temporary, but I was getting a lot of DMs saying they like the pink leopard valve cover, so I might leave it for a little bit.
It's always everybody's temporary valve cover. Nobody.
I know, and well,
Forever.
and knowing me, anytime I say temporary, I end up using it for a few months before I change it. So
Years.
yeah, I don't know. I might rock it though, because it's the cleanest valve cover we got at the moment. I might have Preston like hydro dip me another one or something, but this one's pretty cool for now. But we can do any design. We know a guy that hydro dips. This is a guy that did it for Brent. He has the other channel, and he always does stuff for Brent. So think of some ideas. But for now, we might just rock that pink one. But she's almost ready.
Was this always cut out?
What?
This.
No, that's what we're looking.
I came over late, man.
It's right there.
I'm catching up. I'm catching up on things here.
I just did such a good job, you can't even tell it's not factory.
No, I knew it wasn't factory. I just didn't know you did that before.
Oh.
I was like, man, has that always been cut out?
I looked at every angle and it's great.
Hey, you should deal with the seams then, bro. OG Kyle Welds. Look at it.
Hey, it held.
There's probably an intercooler.
Nah, the intercooler's still under there.
I
That's
was
what
gonna
this
say there's
pipe's
probably an
for.
intercooler still under there.
Is there?
Yeah.
You'll probably put another intercooler and leave that one there.
Well, I plan probably.
Or put like a water cooler up front or something and leave this back here.
I plan on taking that one off and putting it on the red MR2.
I plan on taking
I
it
plan on taking it off.
I heard it. Let's go.
off. We're leaving for St. Louis.
Everybody crack the whip on Kyle. MR2 done.
Now.
Now. Right meow.
Right now.
Right meow.
Are you actually gonna put the little hood bonnet cover thing on this time?
Gotta put a bonnet
Yeah.
on it.
They never had it on before.
Yeah, I never had it on because of the
exhaust.
The exhaust was right here. Yeah, I didn't want to cut a hole because I knew this moment was coming that I'm going to reuse it and run the exhaust out the back. So yeah, I need to do that, but I'm not going to have the factory latch anymore because I already cut one of the mounts off for it. And I think I'm going to cut this a little higher up to get rid of like that stuff right there. But I'll probably just drill in right here and just do a couple latches. Yeah. Like those push lock ones, like for the bumpers. Yeah, the Zeus clips. Just like a little push one right here, push one right there, and can pop it on and off. But yep, just got to get her painted, get a tranny together, and then get that motor in.
Yep.
Haven't showed this thing in a while, but this is Brent's reverse steering bike. It's actually Tom's. Tom made it.
But he left it here, so he came
Just figured I'd show you guys this thing again. It hasn't been in a video for like a long time.
It's
Reminds us of Paunchy, because only me and him were the ones that could ride it.
Paunchy and Kyle are the only guys that jump on it and they can just ride it.
And you said
Tom.
On each
Oh,
other's
it can Tom-
shoulders.
yeah,
on
Tom
the
can ride it too.
handlebars and everything.
I rode it on, I was like sitting on Tom's back, and Tom rode it with me
Yeah.
on his back.
It's awesome.
But you said you've tried to ride it for like years and you've never been
can't
able
do
to get it.
I can't get it.
It's
Can't
pretty
get it to
wonky.
save my life.
Yeah, and Tom made it with two like, what are those, GSR
Yeah.
timing belt gears?
Yep.
That's funny. And then he just welded a head tube off another bike on the front.
Yep.
So when you steer to the left, the tire goes right.
Retrain your brain.
Oh, are you gonna try it now?
I can't ride it. I should hold the camera for you. See, I'm already overthinking it. What a jerk.
Yeah, it messes with your head.
It does. Trying to watch the wheel. See, I can't do it. I can't do it.
All right, all motor right here.
Doing it one side.
All bicycle.
All bicycle.
Yeah, think opposite.
You have to lean a little bit.
You have to make your
hold
brain
it.
think reverse.
Hello.
Me and Ponchy were the only ones.
All right, Emilio, hop on a shoulder.
Emilio's just check.
You better move your car, bro.
Give you $100 to ride this bike 10 feet.
Hop this cart.
Now the bars are backwards. When you turn to the left, the wheel goes right. This is Clutch, one of our neighbor's dogs. He was really finicky when we first came here, but he's pretty chill now. Not scared of us no more.
He needs to get his balls cut off.
Yeah.
Whoa! Watch it, buddy.
It's just your car.
Careful.
I gotta clear it.
Your car.
For those of you who didn't know, Brent can ride a unicycle.
I can.
That's rowdy, dog. Holy crap. That's how I want my car.
Yay! It turned the TV off.
Yeah, Todd.
Oh, that's from when Todd hit.
It broke the TV.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, you can win the two-step contest. Right?
Jesus.
She's,
That's a two-step.
that's only at 4,000 RPM.
Yeah, that's like nothing.
Dude, that's so rowdy.
Yeah.
We need some Motec on our stuff.
I know this.
Maybe one day we'll be that baller.
One day.
We also got this package that came to the shop, and someone sent us a whole bunch of stickers and these thermoses with each of our names on them, and they say Boostedboiz on them. Got one for Brent. That one says my name on it. That one's Tom's, and then Emilio
Already took
grabbed
mine.
one, and then they made one for Jamie and Roman, and yeah, so
everybody.
huge shout out to Shelby.
Yeah.
Shelby sent us these,
Yeah,
so
it's awesome.
yeah, that's sweet. Now Brent can have something to keep his Cokes cold.
Because you know I need that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, they sent us these thermoses and then a whole bunch of stickers, so these are really sweet. They sent a Rowdicey one that I have over on my side that was really cool. Yeah, these are sweet, and the little PFI ones. Those
Yeah,
are
they're so cool.
Those are sweet.
Like straight from Hawaii or something. I like them.
Yep, those are awesome. So thank you, Shelby.
Appreciate that.
Nick was doing this rotor right here, and he freaking dropped the old one right on our hose. Yeah, I'm exposing him. Look at this. Look what he did to our hose. Look.
Bro, imagine.
Right in my damn pocket.
That just fell straight on there?
Yeah, literally.
Bro,
just
imagine
fell
if that was
straight.
your toe. It would have been in half.
I know.
Well, looks like that 100-foot hose is 10-foot hose now.
GoFundMe. Hose for Boostedboiz.
Go phone me for some new hose.
Need to learn how to treat hose right.
Yeah, come on, Nick. You need to be treating the hose with respect around here. All right, guys, we're getting out of here for tonight. Nick got the rotors all done on his WRX, and he also did an oil change while I was here. But yeah, I got that hole cut out in the back of the MR2 so we can have some more room for activities going on back there. And then I think tomorrow I'm gonna try to get some paint for this thing and then do what I need to do to get this prepped and repainted. I'm not sure if I'll have that done by tomorrow, but I'm gonna do my best to get that done. Motor's ready, just needs the tranny and the clutch to be put on. And then that can drop in. I already got the mounts and everything ready to go. So once the engine bay is prepped and we get that transmission stuck on the motor, that's gonna be dropping into the MR2. And that's about it for today. Just kind of had a chill day, hung out, not too much going on, but I know you guys want the daily content. So here it is. And also another thing, I do plan on making a video with the shopping go-kart here very soon. I know a lot of you guys are anxiously waiting for an update on this thing, and it will be coming. I'm just really busy with a whole bunch of other stuff. And yeah, because that last video I did on that thing was crazy. So definitely need to do more on the shopping go-kart. That will be coming. And that's about it. So hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching. Want to see a magic trick? Oh shit. Take one.